Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video, and in today's video I'm going to talk about the number one mistake agency owners make, okay? It's going to be a short video, but it's going to really help you if you're just starting out. Maybe you've just discovered a few videos online and you want to start making money for yourself. You want to set up your own agency. You want to, quit your 9 to 5, whatever that is. I've been exactly where you are. I was working a 9 to 5 and I was actually expecting my first son, my only son, but I'm expecting a daughter in March. So the point of it is that I was working a 9 to 5 that wasn't bringing me happiness, wasn't bringing me money, and I was getting paid £1,500 a month, which we all know is nothing, can't really get you anything. And so I started working my agency on the side, right? So when I was doing this, what I started doing was I started learning a bunch of stuff, and I started building out loads of funnels, building out different offers. I spent probably 2 weeks trying to build a funnel and go high level, for example, and it stressed me out beyond belief. All I wanted to do was look professional, because I thought the more professional I was, the more likely I was to sign clients. But that isn't the case whatsoever, okay? It's just not. It sounds really ridiculous. Like in the beginning when someone said you don't need a website, I was like, yeah, of course you need a website. Like, of course you need a website, but it's just not true. People don't buy your website, they buy the offer which you're presenting them, right? So you do not need a website, first of all. So you don't even need Go High Level. Like the whole onboarding automation, that's amazing. And I recommend it to any client that we work with, but that's because we can get it set up in 7 days or less, right? So we've built out their whole funnel, everything, 7 days. For someone starting out, it's going to take them months, right? To actually understand the platform, understand the systems, how automations work, really get their head around all the different structures that you can create within inside Go High Level. But that's just one thing, right? Or also just, how you're going to onboard, how you're going to perform, how you're going to fulfill the client. These are all questions which you're asking yourself. But you spend all your time figuring out the perfect script, the perfect system to actually service clients. You're wasting your time when you could just be cold DMing, you could be cold emailing, you could be taking cold calls, you could be doing anything you can to actually speak to your desired business owner / niche, right? And that's how you actually make traction. The only way you can grow your agency is to take sales calls and close clients. It's the only way. There's no other way, right? In the beginning, that's all you have to do is book appointments and close appointments, okay? I actually joined a program 2 years ago. You probably know him, Joel Kaplan, right? So joined his program, and that's basically what they preach, is like set appointments, close appointments, set appointments, close appointments. Nothing else matters, because when you're doing that system, when you're just thinking about how can I get revenue in the door, you then realize with the revenue that you bring in, you can then reinvest into the business. You can then pay somebody to build your Go High Level. You can then pay somebody to do your onboarding for you. You don't actually have to do it, right? You just need the money to invest into the agency first. There's 100 people in Facebook groups that will do that for you at a very good price, right? Okay, so I want you to, if you are sat there and you're like, you know what, James, I really want to build an agency, I really want to, escape this whole rat race that we're living in, or the matrix, whatever you want to call it. It's important that the only way that you can make money is by getting on the phone and actually speaking to somebody and offering them a service, right? So even if it is Facebook ads, even if it is, YouTube editing, even if it is short form content, even if it is CRO for, I don't know why I'm laughing, but CRO for e-com brands, right? Whatever your service is, it's almost irrelevant. The important part is that you can find someone that needs what you sell, and then you can collect the cash, and then you can spend your time and the money you have getting that client the best results possible, right? So maybe you get 1 or 2 clients and you spend 30 days just working for them every day, every night, just thinking about how can I get those 2 people the best results. Then you've got 1 to 2 testimonials you can leverage to get more clients, and then you can start to understand what the best practices are for fulfillment. Then you can hire someone to do it for you, and then you can pay other people to do other parts of the business, right? Because in an ideal world, running an agency shouldn't require you to do any of the boring, mundane work, right? In an ideal world, from 0 to 10K a month, you're going to be doing all the work most of the time. Unless you have capital to invest in the program, then it's all on you, right? You're wearing all the different hats, you're doing everything in the business. But it's a vital step to take if you have no idea about an agency, if you have no idea about what it needs to be done, because going through the trenches and really living that day-to-day mundane, grafting away at your computer, that's where you acquire the skill. So once you've acquired a skill, it's a lot easier to train someone else on how to do that particular skill, because you understand the exact steps that you need to take, right? So before we hire any new team member, we make sure that we've already done it first, and then we can provide a SOP, which is a standard operating procedure, basically Loom videos, Google Docs, training videos on how to do it step by step. Then you hire someone else to take over the SOP, and then that automates it for you, right? But when you're in the beginning and you're just getting started, you're trying to do all these different things, trying to make a fancy logo, trying to think of a name of your agency. That doesn't get you any money, right? You're not going to grow from that. So from someone that spent a very long time in the beginning making all of these mistakes, it's really important that you don't do the same, okay? Forget a website, forget the name of your agency. Just go forth, go into Instagram, message business owners that you want to work with, or as a dentist, a gym owner, whatever it is that you want to work with, whoever you want to help, go and offer them something amazing. Even say, I'll go and work for you for free, right? And then if I achieve X result, you pay me X, Y, Z. That's a good way to get your first client. Then you've battle tested your performance, your steps. You can spend time educating yourself on how to perform and fulfill. And then your months 1 and 2 will be slow. Might not make much money, if any at all. Then months 3, everything's dialed in. You know how to get results. You have great testimonials. You increase the volume of your outreach, and then you start, closing 5 clients a month. And then before you know it, you're at 10K, 20K a month, right? I promise you, it's all about taking action on booking appointments and closing appointments so you can get the best result, which is the most amount of revenue coming into your business, okay? So please, if you are working on a website right now, if you're trying to get your head around like Go High Level or any CRM, you're spending your time on the wrong things. Just go at it, start cold calling business owners, start DMing a bunch of people. One actual tip I will give you, which I got one of my first ever book calls from, is I went onto Instagram and I recorded a video of myself, like a selfie video, and I said, hey, I came across your Instagram page and I'm looking to work with dentists that want 20 Invisalign patients every single month. I have a really cool way to make this work. I'd love to speak with you for 5 minutes if you have some time. Let me know how I can reach out to you, whatever, right? Sent it to 100 different dentists over one day. I got 2 or 3 bookings from that, and that was it. It changed the game for me, right? So then I realized I could then hire a VA, hire appointment setters, then do that bit for me, so I don't have to be the one manually sat there sending DMs. But in the beginning, it's good practice to do that. Even if you have a virtual assistant, why not just double the volume by doing it as well, right? When you're sat at your desk and you're just watching YouTube videos like this, or you're trying to just understand how you can grow to 100K a month, there's a lot of boring work that has to be done first. It's not smooth sailing. A lot of people, show it as, oh, it's just a straight road to the top. Trust me, it's more like a roller coaster with unpredictability at its finest, okay? So that's the lesson for today. I hope you learned something new. I hope that you can actually go into this, or after watching this video, and actually put into practice what I preach, because it's the only way that you'll be able to grow your agency. If you don't have a booked appointment on your calendar, there's no way you're going to actually close any deals, okay? In the meantime, have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.